Now, he might have the attention of much of the world, but Iranian President Ahmadinejad is facing criticism at home. His allies have reportedly turned against him over the country's deepening economic woes. With the Supreme Leader's backing, 150 MPs have signed a letter attacking his policies. It blames him for the country's economic crisis, with inflation around 15% and unemployment showing no signs of improvement. The letter also attacks Ahmadinejad over his failure to deliver the budget on time. And it criticizes his decision to go on a tour of Latin America. Some analysts have already begun speculating that he won't last his full four-year term. Well, I'm joined now by Iranian politician Hassan Moradi, who's in our Tehran studio. Hassan Moradi, thank you for joining us. Mahmoud Ahmadinejad came to power on a ticket promising economic reform. So why have things gone so badly wrong, do you think?
Yes, it is not so bad. It reflects, this letter reflects the people in different constituencies in Iran, Iranian parliament, and it is because it's a root cause of our economic system. It can be divided in two elements. First, in price rise in foodstuff and consumer goods, and the second on rent and housing. In consumer goods, we don't have a proper VAT or value-added system, which we are going to introduce in the parliament. And then on housing, again, it is easy to invest. There are very many people who are investing money on housing, even they're bringing money from outside the country. And it is very easy to build a store building and then rent it out or sell it again and again and again. It's a reflection of capital on accommodation and housing.
All right, let me just ask you, though, because it seems as if the Supreme Leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has given the green light for these MPs to attack the president's policies. How much of a blow is that to his authority, do you think?
No, I'm not agree with you. There is no sort of contact as such with the leader and with the MPs. Also, they follow the leader, but they do their own job. They are trying to tackle these sort of problems. As you might be aware, many of our foodstuffs now smuggled out of the country. It is easy to smuggle food to the neighboring countries, and that's one of the reasons. For example, in chicken, in eggs, we had shortages. Now we have a better situation on them. Again, on housing, which is a very big element in Iranian life, there is a sharp rise to some extent. But again, we are trying to set up a very proper plan to tackle these issues. And I think MPs will try to help the government to tackle these issues.
Okay, let me ask you one final question.
Yes,
one final question. Many observers say that the president might not even complete his current four-year term. Do you think he can bounce back from these setbacks?
I'm not that pessimistic, but I think we all try to help him to come out of these problems which will happen. As I mentioned, it is because of some economic problems and faults. Otherwise, the situation is not that bad.
Hassan Moradi, thank you very much indeed.
All the best for